No, I'm not giving up my rights.
Okay. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to give up your rights. But we still need to issue you paperwork. You can refuse to sign that paperwork, but I need to get that copy of that paperwork over here. I'm just waiting for the paperwork to show up. That's it.
There's my driver's license, but you won't get it. So you can prove that I know I'm on the road.
I can't see that from here.
It doesn't matter. You're suspected I didn't have a driver's license?
No, I did not.
Okay. So now I'm proving that I have a driver's license. I don't have to hand it over. Technically, the statute states that I have to present it.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, think I'm ignorant of the Constitution and the law, but I'm not.
That's fine. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
It's not arguing. It's what's right and right wrong. You guys can sit there and say whatever you're going to say.
Okay. We're just going to wait for my paperwork to show up.
No problem.
That's it. That's it.
You need the form?
Yep, and he can refuse to sign it all at once. That's fine. We just need to give it to him so that he knows that he's been barred from the base.
You want to let them search the car?
They're just gonna
You do realize that's a violation of our civil rights.
I get it. I do. I get it. It's one quick
Ask
look.
me, tell me, make me, right?
It's just one quick look.
Whatever.
It's fine. We don't want to get barred. I don't want to have to find a new doctor. I don't want to have to not get my prescription that I need.
So, under the fact that you guys are messing up my wife and making her freak the fuck out,
Don't get out. Don't get out.
you just wanted to search.
Okay, did I tell you to get out? I didn't say that, right?
No, just
Am I under arrest?
no.
Did I tell you that you're under arrest?
You just threatened me that you guys want my wife and I to get out so you can look at the damn car.
Nobody
I
has
didn't
threatened you
threaten
at all.
you at all.
No, that's a threat when you're
didn't-
telling me to sit here and wait until you get someone here
That's not
to
a
kind of
threat.
try to mess me up. No.
That's not a
What's going to happen is I'm going to file in a Title 18 USC, Title 142 and 242. You could sit there and shake your head all you want.
Are you saying that you were consenting to the inspection?
Well, right now, because you're threatening my wife, because
Nobody
she
has
doesn't want to be
threatened you.
barred from this place. I
I'm
do know
not
my civil
threatening
rights.
anything. This is what is
It's your
my
story.
instruction from my commander.
I don't know. What do you want? Do you want me to get out of the car so you can look at the damn car?
That would be the simple way to go, is to
I know.
consent to the
You
search.
bend over and open my
Do you
butthole
want to
for you.
consent to a search? Yes or no? This is a
I just
simple
said
question.
yes because you're threatening my wife.
Nobody has threatened
I'm
you.
not. We're not threatening
Oh,
anything.
you're saying we're
Under the
threatening you.
threat of duress, I will get the fuck out.
The paperwork is right there. If you choose to accept that paperwork, that's fine.
My wife is needing to be to this doctor. So take a look at the fucking car if you want me to get the fuck out.
Stay in the car. That's it.
So you don't want to search.
Just calm down.
It was never a
I'm
search.
saying
It was an
one thing at a
inspection.
time.
There is a difference.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Unless I'm under arrest, I don't actually have to sit in this car.
He's asking nicely.
You can ask it. Okay, I'm asking nicely. Can I borrow your gun?
No.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Are you consenting?
Might as well now because under the threat of duress, I have to freaking do it.
Threatened you at all.
So he's now.
Okay,
saying
let me
that
have a gun to you and then stand over you and see what happens.
Did I put a gun on you?
Your gun's right there.
Did I pull it out?
May I stand over you while you sit down and I'll go ahead and give you
You
orders.
just asked you. You said you were gonna take the bar. That's all. We need your documentation so we can do the whole bar thing. So you need to calm
Stop
down.
holding on me.
If you calm down, you can say yes.
No, because I know my
yes or
rights.
no.
That's the problem. You guys don't like people knowing their rights. Okay, what? See, you're police. You're supposed to know my constitutional rights. Stop crying.
We're making contact with.
Because now you're making my wife cry. Hope you guys are happy.
Yeah.
I just said yes. They're the ones being assholes. Because you're the one crying over what they're doing. What he doesn't realize is that they don't have control over everybody.
998 Whiskey.
And the stop was at 210. Now we're at 223. So is he filing the paperwork or is he going to do the fucking search?
How you doing? Officer Alexander.
Yeah.
Police. Did they already ask you for your driver's license?
Yeah, I'm not going to give it.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
They said they wanted to search, but right now they're being little pricks right now and not answering questions, trying to frickin' avoid my questions because I know my constitutional rights.
Okay.
And then when I'm admitting to them trying to go ahead and force their way into a car, then they want to go ahead and play little games and not answer questions.
Okay, do you understand you're coming on a military installation? Right?
Yeah, I also know that my civil rights are still there.
No. They asked you for your consent to inspect the vehicle, correct?
Yeah,
Before they
and then when
started?
I came over
And you
and
said-
then they
what was
said
your answer
no.
to that?
I said no.
Okay, that's all that happens. You said no. They asked you for your consent. You said no, correct?
Yeah.
They didn't force their way into your car.
No, they're trying to.
No.
Because now
You
they're
said
trying to do
no.
a bar.
You said no, right?
And now because my wife needs this doctor, because she can't
Well,
go in here without it,
Okay.
I consented afterwards.
Well, you can say consent all you want now. You already said no. We're stopping it right there. So we're going to bar you from the base. We're going through the process of barment. Now it's going to be at the commander's level. if
okay,
he
so
wants to
since
do
I
it.
consented, now you guys just want to go ahead and
No.
deprive
You
of
already
services.
said
You
no.
already-
So
Okay.
we're not
No, I gotcha.
going to force anything. We're not trying to impede on your rights or anything like that. You said no. We're not pushing it any
Now
further.
I'm consenting to it because
that's
now
fine.
my wife needs to go see that doctor.
Well, that's fine. There's other VA hospitals off base that you don't have to come through a military base. You don't have to come through a gate or anything like that.
So now
There's
you're
other
depriving
options.
her of her
We're
medications
not
that she
depriving you
needs to
anything.
pick up
We
right
asked
now.
you for the consent. And you said no, right?
Okay. Hey, wife,
Okay.
you're going to go ahead. She needs it.
I mean, can you? Is
Hey, you can
there-
roll down the back. Oh no,
I can't.
Okay.
Is there any way he can change his consent to yes? He.
I've been
can't-
trying to a million
he
times.
can't-
Well, at this
Can-
point, when he said no,
I
we can go talk to
can-
the commander of the
Can
base.
I
If he want, look, we're gonna let everyone. So basically, we get our
I
authority.
don't have a driver's license.
Well, he
I
has a
can't
driver's
get-
license. Part of our process
but
is
if
to
you're
do
barring
everything.
him from here, how am I supposed to go to my doctor? I'd have to find a whole new doctor, another pharmacist.
No, ma'am. You won't be barred from base.
But I don't have a driver's license.
I understand that.
How
There's
do I
other
get
means
on
to get
the
on base.
then?
You can use an Uber.
You can Uber to the gate.
We allow
He's
Uber.
So-
asking you not to
Do you,
bar
now they
him.
know that this is retaliation. It's actually a
None
First
of this is
Amendment
retaliation.
retaliation. Yes, it is.
I don't understand how it's a retaliation. You said
Because
no.
now I consent because you guys are forcing a bar when my wife
Well,
needs to go see a doctor
so
literally
usually-
for 5 seconds.
So is it an emergency?
She needs this medication because of her. That's why this is up. Because
Okay.
she has severe headaches and she can't be outside in the sun.
Okay, you can't just call them to have your
No, because
pharmacy
it's
stuff?
this doctor is a dick.
Okay, well, that whatever your problem is between you and the doctor and the VA has nothing to do with this situation. Okay,
Yeah, what I'm getting at is that now I consented to the search.
can we have your driver's license?
What is me giving my license
Okay, let
over
me just
for?
explain the process, right? So coming on base, are you doing RVI?
You trying to prove that I'm driving, or are you trying to run me for warrants?
I'm just trying to explain this to you. All right, so our RVI is. Did you read him the actual
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
Okay.
No, you didn't. You didn't read me anything.
Yeah, he did. He read
Okay, I can. Do you want to grab that sheet?
We
Just
can write it again.
that consent of search thing that you
Yeah,
read
so-
at the very beginning.
So if it's the RVI they're talking about, that's for the base commander. Okay, so it's an inspection. Nobody's rummaging through your stuff. Nobody's opening anything. All it is that because you're coming on base, this is like an anti-terrorism inspection type of thing, right? So
Yeah, because I've had cops destroy my car because they think it's fun.
So we don't even touch your car. The only thing we do is basically poke in anything that's visibly seen from that. Like we're not even supposed to be opening your doors for you or opening up the hood or anything like that.
Because that's a
all
fourth
done by
violation.
you. No, well, okay, let me explain.
I'm letting them
It
talk.
says RVI, correct? Okay, it says per order of the Installation
These are
Anti-Terrorism
RVI, right?
Programs, we are
RVI?
conducting a random vehicle inspection. All right, government property, huh?
Give me a second.
Okay, government property and or contraband found will be confiscated.
RBI, yeah.
It is an RVI. That's what I'm reading. All right, failure to submit this inspection may result in loss of driving privileges and or barment from this installation. All right, do you consent to the inspection? Question mark. You said no originally, correct?
Because I was confused on whether or not they're going to destroy my car.
Okay.
That's why. Because I've had tons of cops come in my car and literally throw it up.
Okay, regardless of whatever happens between you and other law enforcement or whatever.
Well,
has
you're all
nothing to
just
do with
brothers
this.
and sisters. That's why I'm a little upset about this right now.
Okay, well that has nothing. Look, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. We have no association with every other police department and what they do. All right, this is.
I'll
the base
agree to it as long as
installation.
my car is not destroyed.
Okay, this is the base installation. This is government. Or there's government law enforcement. We get our power from the government, not from a local sheriff or local PD thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
like I said, it's just the attitude that I got from these two
Well,
people
I understand
was
that.
insane.
So here's the thing, like you're talking about with like Constitution and rights and stuff like that. When you say no, we're not trying to fight it. You said no, right?
Yeah, of course.
You admitted you said no.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not pushing the issue.
But then
So,
when I told my wife that I needed
What I
to make
just
her
read to you,
medications, yes.
if you say no, it goes through barment.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going through the process.
Yeah.
No one's trying to hassle you. I don't even know who you are. Okay, I'm not trying to offend you in any kind of way.
No. It's just I knew my rights, and like I
That's
said, I was
fine.
trying
That's
to.
what the question was asked for you, to ask us, to ask if we can
But
do
it's
the
very,
inspection.
it's
You
vague.
said no.
It's very vague. That's why.
Well, it is what it is, sir. I don't write the paperwork. I didn't create the form.
Yeah, because there's no scope to it, and that's why I'm confused by it.
It's an inspection. It's all visual. Did you ask the question, what was the scope of this for? Like,
No, because I didn't.
Okay. I mean, we can't figure out the details of things unless
Like
we
I said, I
communicate.
will consent to it as long as everything is the way you're saying.
Well,
it is.
what I'm saying, I'm not in charge of this RVI, of this check, right? It's on the officers that initiated it, and through the base policy procedures, how basically our SOPs, okay. Once you said no, that starts a different line.
Okay, then
Okay.
so then what's happening? What was the point of reading it to me then? If you were
Because it
just
sounded
gonna,
like you weren't clear on what
I
was told
wasn't
you.
clear. That's
Okay,
why I was
and I just
confused.
explained it to you.
So now that I
Is it
said
clear
I
to you now?
consent, now they want to go ahead and have an attitude and not talk.
Okay.
So that's literally a First Amendment retaliation. That's why I'm like,
It's not a First Amendment retaliation.
when my wife is crying in the back and saying to consent, and they're not saying anything.
You're the operator of the vehicle.
Yes.
She's not the operator of the vehicle. You're the one in control of the vehicle.
You were the one denying.
So, okay, so do we want to play a game or do we want to search the car?
We're
Which one are
we're
we
not playing a game,
What are we
sir.
playing right now?
We're not playing any game. You said
What
no.
are we doing? Are we doing a bar or are we searching? What is it?
I would like to just do the inspection. Tell them just to do the inspection.
If he wants to give me his address,
No, he's already back there writing up the paperwork, doing a little fucking prick.
it hasn't come back at all yet. But I have all the information I need to. I have her ID.
Which means they took our ID under that, so.
So what's going on right now is that they've already called up for the barman through legal.
Yeah.
All right. They're just finding out how long they want to do it for. Just so you know, I don't know if you can hear me, ma'am.
Yeah.
So the barman's going to be on. Is this your husband?
Yep.
Okay. So the barman's going to be placed on your husband. It's going to be once we figure out the exact timeline of how long this is going to be for. It's on him. The barman is not on you. Obviously, I understand that you have some situations. There is things for the VA where they actually can accommodate you and trying to get to your appointments. If this is the location that's you're still going to receive care, or if they're going to make it to where you can receive care at the off-base VA. All
I
right.
mean, is there
If she
any way
wants,
to
she has
cancel
access
the
right now.
barman?
She can get out and
and
walk right
he
now if she wants.
consents
She's more
to
welcome.
the
They're talking to
inspection?
each other. You can.
You do have the option that if you do have your appointment trying to go, you can still proceed if you want to walk, because the hospital is right, or the medical clinic is right over there. He just can't proceed any further than this.
Am I allowed to at least drive here and then park to the side and let her
You
go?
can't technically be past this gate.
Okay.
If you wanted to, like hypothetically in the future, if you wanted to drop her off,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
past behind the gate,
Yeah.
and then go park at like the
happens
parking
all
lot
the
out there,
time.
and
There's
just
a little
whenever
turnout
she
right
calls
up
and says
there.
you're ready to pick her up or whatever, then she can meet you over here.
Okay.
You can pick her up, so you're not
See, now,
actually coming on.
you're
base.
being respectful and everything. I just did not like the way these two guys were handling it.
I mean,
That's
I
all.
wasn't here for that part. I'm not sure exactly how all that went down. I'm just trying to explain to you the process, because we're not trying, like you said, we're not trying to violate your rights.
So,
So,
and how long do bars go for?
We're waiting for the wing commander.
so basically, the
to-
wing commander is going to decide that. It's like I said, we derive our authority from him.
You can go right now, though, to get her medication.
Well, no, it's,
you need your meds.
Any way that he can just change his consent to yes? I mean,
Well,
already
like I
did it.
said, once we get that point,
They already
now
did
it
it.
turns into like a messy thing where like, was consent given? Was it not given? Stuff like that. We're not going to go down that road.
No, it was
You
under
already
duress,
said
that's
no.
why.
Well, I don't know how you were under duress, sir. So you said no. Nobody's forcing their way past this point. So all right.
It's fine. He said I can drop you off at the gates.
Yeah.
There's a power plant like 100 yards down the
Yeah,
road
you
that
should have seen it.
direction.
It's a substation
People
that's
can
right
wait.
there.
People wait
Yeah.
there all the time.
I know, that's where I was gonna go. It's sorry that you gotta walk.
Okay.
your fault.
Yeah, well, that's the police.
I mean, if she wants to go there now, right now, while we're finishing this up, she can.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't know if you
Might
have.
as well just walk there now.
I don't know if you have
because
like
I
a
can't.
hard time appointment.
She has to go get those medications because if she doesn't, she'll be sick.
Okay. You're free to go get your meds, man.
You might. You're gonna need them now. You've been crying the whole time.
I need my ID. I can't do anything.
Oh, she can't do anything without her ID.
I know it's against policy.
We're not going to go down any of that.
That's
road,
fine.
so,
I don't have to walk my order. So it's fucking time.
Yeah, well, this is life.
is she just going to wait here until we're done and then?
She's not gonna pick him up. She's too
Okay.
upset.
All right, that's fine.
They don't understand. I can't pick them up without my ID.
I just need to get the.
Yeah, he's holding her ID and she can't pick him up anyway. So,
No, she can have her ID back.
do you want to go get it now or no? You might as well go get it because you're gonna be sick without him. Set the switch to get your new doctor. Yeah, you can be mad at me all you want. that this is what you get when you exercise your rights. Doesn't matter what it is. They have zero rights or probable cause to do what they did. Random searches are the same thing as unconstitutional searches.
Again, that's the word search.
Doesn't matter.
They are two different words.
They can inspect with their eyes all they want.
And that's what they were
That's
gonna
what the
do.
Plainview doctrine is. They could have done that while they were walking around. What they want to do is they want to go through the car, toss it all up. That's what they wanted to do.
That we're not touching anything in your stuff. That was we don't do that.
The two guys that were here were definitely talking something else. And then he wanted to have an attitude, shut my car door when I already consented afterwards. But he's like, no, you already said no. So it's like, whatever. It's all good.
Well, I've worked with everybody here doing these inspections.
People act differently when their bosses aren't around.
I wasn't their boss for very long. But the way it's supposed to go is that you open up all your car doors, the hood, the trunk, the center console, the glove box, and all it is a visual inspection. Nobody's supposed to be rifling through anything. Nothing's like being touched. Your stuff. It's like you said, visual inspection.
Yeah, but you're talking about it the correct way.
Okay,
the way
well,
they were talking about it was
I've
completely
seen them
different.
operate doing this whole thing many, many times before, and that's how it's always been operated.
Again, you need to train them a little bit better than on what they're talking about.
I mean, there might have been some miscommunication. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't here for that. But
That's what
based
I'm
off of
saying.
the
I don't
thing that
like how
was read-
supervisors show up and say, well, I wasn't here. Well, the problem is that they're under your control. And if they don't specify what they're supposed to be doing like that, then how am I supposed to trust anything you guys do?
Like I said, sir, I wasn't here for the original portion of the conversation.
I know,
so I
that's
don't
the only
know
thing you're saying.
what's said.
How long are bar events usually?
It depends on what the situation is. They have different time frames.
Okay.
My recommendation is going to be a year if he asks.
Did you say a year?
Sounded like you said a year.
I don't know what
the minimum.
Yeah, what are the
I'll come
time
with that.
frames on it?
The minimum time frame is 1 year. There's also a 2-year, a 5-year, and a 10-year option.
So it's the
So
shortest one.
I'm only going to recommend a 1 year. It's up to the base.
So you'll need a
commander,
new doctor. Don't worry, the crying on the video works out. So. And we've already been here for 30 minutes. Which is well over 15.
What does the 15 have to do with it?
Oh, Rodriguez versus the United States. It's supposed to take an appropriate amount of time to fill out the proper paperwork.
Yes, it's
And
reasonable time.
A reasonable time. Over
Yes.
30 minutes is not reasonable.
No, it's whatever reasonable time to qualify the paperwork. If the paperwork takes longer due to whatever admin process, we're not extending the process at all.
Yeah, but you also had to have a crime prior to even do it.
It's not a crime.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but you're entering an installation of federal government property. This is not public property.
So basically, you guys are telling me I have to bend over and do whatever you guys say.
No. They asked you a question. You had an option, a choice.
Of course.
You said no.
You explained it the right way. These two did not. That's what I've
Okay.
been trying to tell you.
Well, the way I explained it, I don't know why you keep on saying you're still being violated or being coerced in any way.
Because
You
I
said
tried
no.
to agree to a consent, and then they said no.
We didn't know that consent.
Well, nobody's trying to coerce you into a yes.
No,
That's why
but you're
we're
also
going
barring me for
further.
a year for exercising my constitutional rights.
You have every right to do that.
Yes,
But
and
this is
my
private-
wife needs to come on here, which means she can't come on here anymore. So
Well-
it's fine.
That's what I'm saying. VA has other locations.
Yeah, we'll go there.
That's fine.
Yeah, we got you.
Hold on. This.
Oh yeah. All right. So I filled it out twice. I'm just gonna give it to him right now. All right, sir. So this is your copy, or excuse me, that's my copy. It says the exact same thing. You can proofread it if you'd like. On this page, I'm only going to put down the information that you've given me. I'm going to ask for your phone number,
Yeah, no.
social security number,
No.
address.
No.
Okay, so I have the information that I can obtain up to this point. Here's your signature for acknowledgement. You can acknowledge mine if you'd like to.
Nope.
Okay. Here is your copy.
Thank you.
We're going to turn you around. You're on your way.
Thank you.
All right, so when you head out, the last card to the policy is that we usually hold on charge till you're heading outbound. Once you go outbound, we'll give you your card back. That's just maintain
gotcha.
to make sure that you just don't drive away. Like, keep going inbound.
So-
That's what I'm saying. So,
He's just going to walk you up around here. He'll
Yeah.
hand you your ID once you're in the outbound lane.
yes.
All right.
All right, sir. You have a great day.
Follow me till I get to the shack, okay? There you go.